Welcome, everyone. Man, oh man, what another great week of football we saw, man. Season is flying by. Can't believe we already seen 2 weeks of NFL season. A lot of things have happened that we did not expect. But before we start this great show, like always, let me introduce you guys to my colleagues. My first buddy over there, Mr. Hoffman, that's very tired. He has to be up early in the morning. How you doing over there, buddy?
Not good. My picks sucked last week.
And then we got my buddy over there who's Dallas Cowboys barely won by the skin of their teeth. The Jets, like always, we're gonna get there. John Paul, how you doing over there, buddy?
I'm good, I guess.
Oh I know my dumbass picked the Jets instead of the Bills. I feel like it. And
How'd
then we
you
got my
take the
buddy over.
Jets and the Bills? They played each other.
I know. That's what I did. I picked. Yeah, shut up. Now we got my buddy over there, Mr. Tony. How you doing over there, buddy?
Beautiful. How are you?
Good. I heard your Mets might not be making playoffs.
They're beating the hell out of the Padres right now, 8-2.
See, I love when Tony gets alive, man. Tony gets alive. It makes me good, man. What a week of football. But all right, guys, let's go to Thursday week football, man. What a game it was. What a game. Tony, I'm gonna let you do the honors. Kick it off for sure, buddy.
Well, I mean, what do we want to talk about? Green Bay beating the hell out of Washington? I mean, is that what we want to talk about?
No.
Way to go, Green Bay. That's what I'm talking about. Get it done.
I took a shit before. Oh, shut up, you.
Jordan Love getting it done. Jordan Love is legit. I think right now he's got to be a top 5 quarterback 100%. Um, you know, Washington didn't look that good against a team that knew what they were doing. And I even spoke with my brother on Sunday about this. I think Green Bay is easily the best team in the NFC right now, going into week 3. Mind your business, David.
David, are you sure you want to be mute, buddy? We know if you want to be unmuted.
What? I don't care. Listen, I don't hold nothing back. One of my cousins called me and I was taking a shit before. I forgot to call him back.
They say they're cousins. Cousins, now we calling them cousins. He's calling them a cousin.
It is my cousin. You want to see my phone?
No, I don't know. You see, I don't want to be nowhere near your phone, buddy. David, what do you think, buddy, of the game?
I was in Boston, so I didn't watch too much of it. But what I did watch was Green Bay's defense is awesome. That defense is going to carry them. So it's just going to go. It's just going to be a matter of who can stay healthy. We all know NFL season is about who stays the healthiest. Simple. Michael Parsons. I mean, Jerry Jones. Thanks for sending it to Green Bay. I'm not a Green Bay fan, but they should definitely gift you something for giving Michael Parsons to them because he's the heartbeat of that team already.
I mean, we can still say thank you. Thank you for not having us to see him twice a year.
No, but I wanted him, and I don't know. And Trump, I don't know if you heard, but the Jets apparently were trying to get him, and you heard what they wanted for him.
What, they wanted 3 number ones?
Yeah.
They wanted Quentin Williams and 2 draft picks for him.
Yeah, I heard. It was
He's not gonna leave without his brother. His brother being on the Jets, his brother would have been pissed.
well, both of his brothers are on the Jets now.
Yeah, there's 2 of them, not just one.
The third brother, he's on the practice squad. He's another linebacker.
That game, buddy. Or the past your bedtime already. Good night.
You talking to me?
Yeah, who else is talking to? John Paul. You're only John Paul.
Well, I could barely hear you when you talk, bro. Take the cock out of your mouth. So what I thought about the game, all right, was I thought it was a good game. I do, and I did speak. Like I said, I spoke to my brother. I do think that is the team to beat in the NFC until somebody knocks them off. They looked amazing, and I'm not even really sold on their defense just yet, but their offense looks phenomenal. And they lost a piece. They lost who's that wide receiver that got like almost knocked out in the second quarter? But anyway, they lost him. They still looked unbelievable. I think Green Bay's they might take it pretty far this year.
Okay, buddy, but
Watson's out too. Don't forget.
Pump out the brakes. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. It's too early. 2-0. You can't say it right now. We seen the Vikings start 5-0, and we didn't make playoffs that year.
It was Jaden Reed that got hurt, by the way.
Are you talking about last year? Last year, the Vikings made the playoffs.
I'm the Vikings. Not last year. I'm talking about a couple years back. It's too early to say the team is too good or not.
Next.
Okay, I know it's past your bedtime, jackass. Now let's go to your favorite game. I know you're gonna love this game. The Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Man, New
Oh
York,
God,
you got shit the bed again. I'm gonna get to why I said that, but I'm gonna go with
Tony.
Tony first. Tony, my brother, how do you feel about this game?
So let's start with Russ.
And 14 penalties. Don't forget that. 14 penalties.
Would you shut up?
You're not letting him talk.
Let's start with Russ. So Russ definitely heard the rumblings throughout New York and throughout. He definitely heard it because he came out to play and good. Here's the thing, and I mentioned this last week. Playmakers make plays. He threw the almost identical interception as he did the week prior, where he should have just thrown it away. So Russ, I mean, work on that. Otherwise, you did have a good game. I believe you are leading the NFL right now in yards passed. Which listen, you clap your hands. It doesn't do anything for him or the Giants. Um,
I'm not
uh,
getting why you guys lost.
Now when it comes to the offense, I like what I see. Keep Singletary on the sidelines. I don't want to see him run the ball. I want to see Scadaboo and Tracy on that field every single play.
Agreed.
Scadaboo is for a rookie, he looks like probably the best pass blocking running back I've seen in a very long time. And he runs like an animal.
Okay.
Now, coming to where we lost this game, besides the penalties, James Hudson, it is what it is. But I'll also be honest, I think the refs were a little flag happy, just a little bit. Shane Bowen, and the same thing for Dallas's defense, and this is where the problem is. Both defenses play zone defense, soft zone defense. Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL. It just doesn't. That's why you give up so many points. I think if we see another game like this, I think Shane Bowen is going to lose his job, sooner than later. But that, in my opinion, is where the game was lost. That's where we got hurt last week too. Is the zone defense is terrible. Abdul Carter, that front line, those four guys have to be on the field every single play. I don't care. You want to take Dex out because he's more of the run stopper? Fine, but you got to have Brian Burns, you got to have Thibodeau, you got to have Dex, and you got to have the kid out there, Abdul Carter. You got to have them almost every single play. I just don't understand it. But I mean, it is what it is. That's where we landed. Almost sick to my stomach. I picked Dallas, but I thought it was going to be a harder game for the Giants. I didn't think it was going to be that close. I didn't think we were going to have a chance to win it with 25 seconds left in the game. And freaking Aubrey. I mean, this guy was like Kurt Warner packing groceries just a couple years ago, and all of a sudden he's kicking 70-yard field goals.
Yeah. David, what do you think, buddy?
I'm gonna make this short and sweet.
I know mine was long. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. Everybody talked all offseason about the Giants defense. They have not looked good. They gave up 20-something points the first game, and they gave up all those points the second game. Listen, you've got a D-line any NFL defensive coordinator would dream of. You got literally 5 to 6 players that you could rotate in, minimum on a defensive line. You signed all that money for cornerback and safety, Holland from Miami, and I forgot where the other guy was from. But anyway, what are you doing? You're giving up 40-something points a game? Dude, if you add those two scores up, you're giving up 30-something points a game. This is supposed to be the backbone of the team, not the offense, the defense. It's kind of scary that we're giving up that many points. And to be honest with you, like what Tony said, I wouldn't take Dexter out. I would fucking rush 5 people. I would keep all 5 of them in. Because if you keep 5 defensive linemen in, you're not going to be able to double team any of them. So you know what? Dexter, take on 2 people, let the other 4 go crazy because our D-backs can't cover anybody anyway. So,
well, I mean, with that said, I think Brian Burns, you need him to drop back because I think he plays so well.
Dude, he had so many hit all the sacks for us.
Yeah. But I mean,
you can't, dude, drop Thibodeau back or drop Abdul Carter. Drop one of them back, if anything, because I just don't understand how we have such a good defensive line Our D-backs we spent all that money on. Granted, what's his name was hurt. McFadden was still hurt, right? I think.
Yeah, McFadden's going to be out,
Yeah.
I think, another week or two.
Yeah. Okay. Give him a little bit of leeway, but Shane Bowen, man, what are
Listen,
you doing, dude? You got the
two,
best defense. Like, I don't get it.
Tyler Nubbins played a damn good game.
Oh yeah, he played really good too.
You know,
But I'm really convinced the last interception, Rush just closed his eyes and threw the ball up.
it was identical to the week prior. Exactly the same exact way. He just threw it up, expecting neighbors to make magic happen.
Okay.
And one last thing, Russell Wilson just make 30 targets a game to Robinson and Neighbors, and we'll win. Literally, I would only throw to those two players. That's it.
Okay. John Paul, my buddy, what do you think over there?
All right. So I have two takeaways from this game. Well, so far this season, as good as Dexter Lawrence is, he's been invisible. You haven't heard his name said not once during either one of these two games. He's been invisible. He's supposed to be this dominant force. All right. He was brought to the Giants for a reason. Okay. Their defensive front is supposed to be what's supposed to be keeping them in games. This game was a good game. The supposed game of the week, Kansas City and the Eagles, I thought was shit. This game was better. Now, I think Russell Wilson, again, was hearing the chirping that he might be getting taken out. And I think he's like, all right, I got to do something here or else I'm in trouble. And he had a great game. 460 yards, 3 touchdowns, but one big mistake. And that's the problem. Now, also, the Giants secondary also screwed up big time. All right. You left Ferguson completely wide open. All right. 25 yards downfield. You know that Aubrey's got the leg to do it. He's shown you that he can do it. At practice, he hit 72-yard field goals. I mean, you know he's got the leg to do it. That one that he kicked to go into overtime, it could have been at 75 and he would have hit it. You can't do that. It's unacceptable. But at the end of the day, I don't think Dallas looked great. They won, but they didn't look great. Dallas's defense is very shaky also, especially their secondary. Their secondary does not look great. They really don't look great at all. They let Russell Wilson throw the ball all over the place. But that's it. Also, yeah, and that the kid Scatabo, I like him. I think he reminds me of Allstott when he used to play. Unbelievable, man. He runs downhill. The only thing that scares me with that kid a little bit is he leads with his head. That bothers me a little bit. I think he should pick his head up a little bit, but I think he's going to be an animal, and I like him. I do. I like him a lot.
Okay. You guys forgot to mention somebody's boneheaded decision. Remember last season I got a lot of heat when I used to say this. You go for the easy points. You go for the easy points. How much did the Giants lose by?
3.
Was it because of the penalties on the first drive?
No.
No, we only got 3 points out of that.
No.
7.
They had that easy field goal they could have kicked. But no. Brian Dable said, let's go for it. You're playing the Dallas Cowboys, buddy. You go for whatever you
care about
easily.
that.
So here's the thing. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't.
But come on, Tony. You're not at the goal line. He was nowhere near the goal line to go for it. You were literally at the 10-yard line. Why would you go for that?
Because we were first off, if Scatterbo, and that was the only mistake Scatterbo made, if he caught that ball, which was in his hands, it was a first down. So, I mean, it was a good play call, just they didn't execute it.
It was 4th and goal, Tony. They went for that. 4th and goal I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's right. 4th and goal.
It wasn't 4th and goal.
It was 4th and goal.
It was not 4th and goal.
Yes, it is. Look at that play. I watched that play in the restaurant.
It was not the 4th and goal.
It was 4th and goal. 4th and goal, you guys decided to go for it. Come on, Brian Mac. Come on, buddy. You got to go for the easy points. Because look, you lost by 3. Now you wouldn't have to worry about that dude kicking a 60-yard field goal if you would have got the job done. That's my point. Let Russ cook. I'm happy to see you back, buddy. That's all my take on that.
Stop throwing stupid picks.
Oh, yeah. Let's blame Russ. Maybe your offensive lineman, 4 penalties in 1 drive.
I've never seen something like that in my life.
And you got pissed off when he got back.
Can we touch on that for one last second?
Yes,
I don't understand. There's 2 players that the Giants kept and they got rid of other guys who looked excellent during 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 preseason. You kept Jalen Hyatt, who hasn't seen a single snap so far in 2 games, and then you kept Evan Neal, who once again I know he hasn't played very well. Okay, but you haven't even addressed the guy. What the hell did you keep him for? I mean, as soon as Hudson would have had that second penalty, I'm pulling him out and putting Neal in.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand keeping those 2 players on the team when you had a couple other outstanding guys. During preseason, you could have let those 2 go.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go to this next game over here. This game has a very big implement now. Bengals and Jaguars. Joe Burrow got banged up again. Like always, the Cincinnati Bengals do not pay money to protect the guy. The guy got killed. The guy got hurt, and now he's gonna be out for at least 2 to 3 months. If I'm Joe Burrow when I come back? Do I even want to stay with this Bengals anymore? Because they're not giving me no protection.
When you got T. Higgins and Chase, I would.
Okay.
I have a feeling that they're gonna wind up trading away T. Higgins. T. Higgins is a guy I know they just paid him. I think he's gonna wind up getting traded. If I'm Joe Burrow, and as much as he doesn't complain, which is one thing I like about that quarterback is he doesn't complain ever. I think I'm gonna have to start. I'd start complaining. Their offensive line is abysmal. Their defense sucks. All right. You paid 2 wide receivers. Yes, great. I think they're 2 unbelievable wide receivers. For a number 1 and a number 2 on that team are unbelievable. But he needs to be protected. He can't be on his ass every other play. And it kills me because he really is a great quarterback. But at the end of the day, if you can't stay healthy, now this has happened to him a bunch over his career so far. His wrist, his ankle, his knee, his calf. I mean, at this point, this is where I go, all right, enough's enough, man. I need protection. If I don't get protection, I got to go somewhere else.
Okay. David, what do you think, buddy? Are you writing a go-to list?
No. I agree. I agree with all the points. His offensive line stinks. His defensive line. They paid Hendrickson. Didn't they pay him or did they franchise him?
They franchised him, so I think he's another one that's on the block that could be traded also.
No offense. Burrow's going to be out for a while. I would just keep him on the bench for the rest of the season. Trade away what you can, get draft picks, and start all over. That's just my personal opinion. But they're 1-1. That whole conference is up for grabs. So I don't know.
No, the Bengals are 2-0.
Oh, the Bengals are. Oh yeah, they won. They beat the Browns the first game.
Do you think they're on the phone with the Giants?
For what? For who?
Winston?
No, Browning's been in that system for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, listen, I'll tell you one thing. Browning makes some stupid decisions,
but he threw some absolute lasers.
Yeah,
I don't know. The team is 2-0.
If anything, I would try. If I was the Bengals to keep them somewhat in the playoffs, I trade to get somebody, not to give up somebody. Call the Giants for Thibodeau. See what they want for him. Why not? If I'm the Giants, I'll give it up for somebody that's could help us and that could, or a draft pick. We're still a year away. And Thibodeau, we're probably not gonna be able to pay him next year. Get something for him. Okay. As much as I think he's been the one thing I will give him about this year is he's been playing extremely hard every game. And the Bengals need defense, and Hendrickson's probably not going to be there next year.
Okay. Mr. Tony, how you doing over there, buddy? What do you think?
I picked the Jags, damn it. No, it was a good game. It sucks that Joe Burrow gets hurt. He gets hurt a lot, unfortunately.
They didn't even have a card to take the poor guy to the back. Like, this owner is a cheapskate, yo.
I saw that.
This owner is a cheap ass dude. So how do you not have money?
Hold on.
This guy,
it's turf toe 1, and the kid doesn't want that shit. He said it before. Even when he tore his meniscus, he got up and he walked his ass to the locker room.
Of course he's gonna walk, but he has nothing to take him to the locker room. Of course he had no options.
They have things there. He doesn't want it. He's explained it before. If you pay attention.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. Next up, we got the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills.
Next.
All right, let's go next.
Next. The
Why,
dude,
buddy?
you ready real quick? The Jets suck. They played like shit. Fields has a concussion. Game over. What we should be talking about is the fact that there's 5 teams this week that are going to be starting different QBs than they had to start in the past 2 days. That's something we should be talking about. You understand what I'm getting at? The Bengals are going to be starting somebody new. The Jets are going to be starting somebody new. All right? There's a lot of things.
That's nothing new for the Jets. The Jets do that every year. They start with somebody else, and the next week
I'm sorry, but don't you change teams every year? Isn't it the same thing?
Yeah, you had a Mahomes jersey on.
Yeah, big Mahomes, yo. Let's go, Mahomes.
Yeah, they're doing great.
They're doing wonderful.
You're a mush.
I'm
gonna start calling you mush.
I don't care. Good for you, jackass. Go kiss my ass. Let's talk about John Paul. The John Paul wants to talk about it. 5 teams are starting with a new quarterback. But jackass, Browning's been in that system, money. He's not a new quarterback.
Who?
You don't understand what I'm saying.
They're not saying starters. In terms of new people. There's 5 new quarterbacks. He's not saying how long you've been in the system.
They're not starters, dumbass.
Who else is it? Who else is it?
Well, you have Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy's going to be out for an extended period of time.
Carson Wentz coming in.
All right, Carson Wentz is starting. All right.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, they just picked him up this offseason.
What about Danny Dimes?
Listen,
let's get to the coach, man. Danny Dimes. I said something to Tony about 2 seasons ago. Why is it that every time that somebody leaves the Giants, their career comes back to life? We got Danny Dimes in Indianapolis. We got Saquon Barkley over there in Eagles killing it. And we got the third man. I forgot his name. The guy that had interceptions. He was leading. What's his name?
McKinney.
He's called an NFL player.
What is his name?
McKinney.
Yeah, McKinney. He leads the Giants.
He should have won MVP. He should have won defensive MVP.
What?
Hold on. So McKinney did very well while he was with the Giants. We just didn't keep him. Saquon did very well with the Giants.
Hold on, Tony. Before you continue, I think that was the biggest mistake is getting rid of McKinney more than Saquon.
I agree.
And you got
McKinney is one of the best safeties in the NFL. He was our backbone of our defense. Letting him go really hurt.
But let's talk about Danny Dimes, man. This Indianapolis Colts is a different team. The owner, I never seen this before, where the owner's on the field with a headset on. Jimmy Ursa, his daughter, she sits on the Jimmy, rest in peace. She wears a headset while the game so she can know what the coach is doing. That is remarkable. I gotta get props to her, man. I never seen that ever.
She's trying to, secure her investment. She ain't stupid.
She's smart. I give you that. But you gotta think the Colts are the underdogs and sleepers.
Yeah,
anything is possible. But you know what? I've said it on this show for 2 seasons that I didn't think Daniel Jones was the issue. I said it.
Is Daboll the issue?
Yes.
He couldn't develop him.
He couldn't. He was also doing the play calling the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, but Daniel Jones.
How much excuses we're going to give Daboll here?
Tony gives more excuses than anybody in the world.
I've never given Daboll a freaking single excuse. I've never given Daboll excuse.
But you think if Daboll couldn't develop Jones, you think he'll be able to develop this kid?
Hold on. Why would he want to develop Daniel Jones? It's not his quarterback. He didn't choose him.
Exactly. And look what happens. He left, and now he's on a team he's never played.
That's what I'm saying. All right. Now, he was able, when he was in Buffalo, was able to help out with that Josh Allen pick. And he did produce Josh Allen. Josh Allen's a great quarterback. Now, you don't know that. Now, let's just say they give Daboll an extra year. Now, I'm not saying nothing about Daboll. Listen.
He's going to get an extra year.
Coach, all right. I think they should give him an extra year because now next year you're going to get rid of Russell Wilson. It's just normal. Okay. And you're going to start Jackson Dart. Okay.
Now, you're going to be over the Giants.
You're going to need 2 years after that.
We're talking about Danny Dimes.
I understand that. Well, you were just talking about Daboll. I was trying to make a point. I'm not going to talk no more. You let me know when I got to fucking talk.
Right. Listen. Hold on. About Daniel Jones, I just think that he's out of the New York pressure. He's not in the press anymore.
Thank you. Can you tell Tiny Tim that? Because he tried arguing with me that the New York thing wasn't real.
Dude, and you want to know something funny? When he went to the Vikings, even the Vikings said he looked really, really good in practice. But we all know how that is. Like, okay, whatever. Now look, man. So
Uh, guys, that's one like FYI. We're on a time limit, so let's make our takes smaller. Like me, make it small, just tiny. But all right, guys, let's go to the Lions and Bears. Ben Johnson comes back into town. What a beating he got! Even
Yeah.
the Lions
Who's
fans.
your daddy? Ben
What?
Johnson knows. Ben Johnson knows who his daddy is. He came in there and he got his ass kicked, as well as he should have done.
I mean, let's face it, Detroit wasn't going to take another, goose egg.
No,
There was no way.
no.
After
Only
that
Umir
week
thought they
one
were
was.
only Umir thought Chicago was gonna win.
let me tell you something. The whatchamacallit, I knew Detroit was going to win when the Detroit, I forgot his name, Detroit defensive coordinator said that this week there's no starting jobs. Everyone's up for grabs. And when he said that, look what the defense did, man. That's all.
I mean, but that's the Chicago Bears. What do you expect the Chicago Bears to do? You got
The Bears, other than the second half of the Vikings game, Caleb looked good. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, that's Caleb, buddy. I don't expect him to do.
Let me guess. We're not going to talk about Mahomes today either, right?
Oh, we are definitely gonna get. Can I actually watch this game with Eagle fans? I was at my one local very good establishment. I watched it with Eagles game with this fan. I was the only Chiefs fan in that building with a red jersey.
Did you take it off?
No, I did not take it off because I left it when he threw that pick got caught. I left at that time. I ordered my Uber to take me home. Chiefs 0-2 against Eagles. Eagles tush push won them the game again. I'm surprised the NFL hasn't banned this game that played. Tony, I know you love the Eagles. I know you love the Chiefs as well because you're gonna be playing them this weekend. What's your take on this whole game, and what's your take on the tushy pushy?
Okay, so let's start with the Eagles. They are asking for Saquon Barkley to get hurt. They're asking for it. They asked for it last year and they got lucky. They're asking for this guy to break his legs 100%. Because Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback in this league. Not throwing under 100
I
yards.
love when Chris Jones was talking shit to him. I loved it.
I mean, you can't. Hold on. You can't talk shit while you're losing. I don't understand
But they only won because of that damn play. You can't stop that play, Tony. There's no way to stop that play.
Relax. They were losing before that play.
But Tony,
they played terrible. They played terrible. Travis Kelce, give that ring back. Take that ring back from Russell Paul so you can start fucking learning how to catch again.
Don't know about it. But Tony, that touchdown they got because of touch push. The touch push.
Let me finish talking.
They got, Tony, was a touch push. The first down they got, the touch push. You can't stop that play, Tony. How you gonna stop the touch push? Please tell me. There's no mathematical way. That's like me fighting John Paul. I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I ain't gonna win that.
Continue to take penalties.
Yeah, that's not thinking though.
Continue to take penalties. Go offside and punch somebody in the face. Continue to take the penalty. They won't score if they can't get in.
Nobody's talking about how the Chiefs don't look good, man.
They don't. They don't look good at all.
That's what I'm saying. Travis Kelce can't make catches. Mahomes with his stupid ass passes. Tell him to stop. Stop with those dumb ass passes. You're not Uncle Rico.
I mean, hold on though. Granted, Kansas City is missing a lot of pieces.
Yeah, there are two guys got hurt.
They're missing a lot of pieces. But at the end of the day, okay, Travis Kelce dropped the ball that was in his hands at the 2-inch yard line where he could have made it in there, and he didn't. That was all his fault. If he wants to just retire, he should have done it before the season started. All right, because you're putting your team in the worst position. All right, now on the favor of the tush push, okay, the referees are going to have to start calling it.
Yeah, I mean, essentially there's 8 penalties on a tush push.
They're lined up offside every time. They can't do that. You're going to have to start calling penalties. They won't be able to do it no more. Pay attention to when they do the tush push. All those guys are lined up offside. All right, they're all lined up offside, and that's it. That's all I got to say. Sooner or later, though, it's going to come down to somebody jumping the line. All right, somebody jumping the line and taking Jalen Hurts out or somebody else out, and they'll never do it again.
Hopefully that don't happen because you never want to see a player get hurt.
Once again,
I don't want to see a player get hurt.
It's not going to make a difference if they take Jalen Hurts out because the backup is going to do the same thing Hurts does. Little dip and dump to Saquon, and then find an open receiver 20 plays later.
All I know is A.J. Brown looks like garbage too. He hasn't done shit all season.
And I know that because he's on my fantasy.
Yeah,
Has been, and
he has gotten nothing.
he's abysmal.
Yep. I mean, definitely the Chiefs, definitely. But what he did, Andy Reid did the same knucklehead move. Why would you not kick a? Why would you go for it on your own side and give Eagle 3 points? Like, why are you doing that, buddy? Come on, punt the ball. But David,
Unfortunately, they're a lot smarter than we are. We just talk about the games. All right. The games nowadays are more off of analytics than they are off of
100% analytics.
okay.
100%.
So they're gonna go off of okay, if I do this now, like you talked about the Giants before, running the ball or passing on that fourth down. All right. They were on the 10-yard line. What does that mean? Even if they don't make it, okay, you're giving the Cowboys back the ball, but they're on their 10-yard line. So they still got to go 90 yards. You understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
That's why they do things like that.
Yeah.
That it's all analytics now, dude. Nobody does anything off of a hunch anymore.
That's true. But I definitely hope this tush push play get banned because it's no way to stop it. You saw them in Dallas. The only reason why they beat Dallas because they kept on winning the damn tush push. You put me back on that tush push, I'll get 6 touchdowns every season. But because you can't stop that play, there's no way to stop it. At the end of the day, there's no way unless you have.
I mean, we don't even need to push, tush push. Just hand you the ball at the goal line and just throw you over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Behind that tush push, real boom, boom. The Eagle fans, if you're watching, you only won because of that damn tush push. Take that play penalty away, your offense ain't shit. All right, that's about the games we can talk about. I don't know if there's nothing. Oh, nothing else good, Bob.
All right, here comes the picks. So let's start from the person in last place.
Actually, sorry. Before we gotta talk about this game, one game real quick.
Some of them a bitch.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
what this guy, even banged up and this guy's running, getting things done, man. Cleveland, you guys really crapped the bed with Baker, man. Just wanted to get that off my chest.
Okay, so let's start with who's in last place for the second week in a row.
Kiss my ass.
Our lovely host, Umir.
Yo, I've lost everywhere. The Chiefs lost. Mind you, I gotta say this.
Shut up.
I watched the game with Eagle fans. They're not that bad like I thought they would be. They're very good people.
Umir's in last place with 9 wins. David follows behind him at 10. I'm at 11, and John Paul had a killer week. Only 2 losses, 14 wins. Way to go.
Wow.
Way to go. All right. Going into week 3, here we go, boys and girls. Boys and girls. We have Miami versus Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
We go Buff across the board. We have a battle of the backups. Cincinnati versus Minnesota.
Give me Minnesota. I think Carson wants to get his career back alive.
I started with Cincy. I have it partially written down. I moved it over to Minnesota because I think Minnesota has a better team. So I'm gonna stay with Minnesota.
I like Cincinnati.
David?
Where's the game being played?
Oh,
Minnesota.
God.
What do you mean, oh God?
Buddy, this is the dumbest analytics I've ever heard in my life.
You know what? I'm going to take Minnesota so not get jinx you.
Okay.
I don't want to take Minnesota. I'm taking them now to jinx you.
All right.
Houston versus the Jaguars. I'm going with the Jaguars stupidly again.
Houston. I want Houston.
I want Houston, too. Houston got to win their own, too, now.
I want Houston, too.
You guys suck.
Danny Dobbs.
Indianapolis, Tennessee. I'm going Indy.
Yeah, I'm going Danny Dobbs.
Indy.
Yeah, David, you tired over there, buddy? Your eyes are closing. You good?
We have the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Washington Commanders. I'm going Washington.
I'm going Washington with
You guys do know Jaden McDaniels out this game, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm still going Washington. I think it's just a better team overall.
I don't know. The way Geno Smith played, I'm taking Washington still.
Yeah, I'm thinking Geno.
He looked absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Washington as well.
All right, I go with Washington, too.
Okay, so Washington.
Vegas.
What did he say, John Paul?
He already wrote it down.
I'm going Washington. Washington.
Okay.
All right, Washington.
We have the Rams versus Philadelphia. I think Philly gets their first loss this week. I'm going with the Rams.
This game is in Philly, too. And like my good friend David says, the West Coast teams do not do good on the East Coast.
That's a lie because Seattle won last week.
But you said that's what you say.
Okay, I'm just telling you. Do I look like an NFL analytics major? No, right?
So I'm going with the Eagles. That's
Philadelphia.
like pretty poison right now for me.
You're a jackass.
All right, David, John Paul, what are you guys doing?
I want to hear what John Paul say first because that's going to determine me.
I went with the Eagles last week, but I don't think they look amazing either.
The Tushy Pushy. You can't stop the Tushy Push.
You know what? Give me the Rams this week.
You're going to get the Tushy Pushy?
David?
If it's a 1 o'clock game, I'm going with the Eagles.
Yes, it is 1 o'clock.
All right, Eagles.
All right, we got ATL versus Carolina. I'm going ATL.
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 Atlanta.
Atlanta.
All right, we have Pittsburgh versus New England. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. He's
Go
going
ahead,
to
John Paul. I know you want to take the Patriots.
I know you want to take the Patriots down, but we know you love them. They're Tom Brady's team.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck. I'm taking New England. Fuck.
To be
What?
honest with you, I don't think that's a bad pick.
Definitely not.
Green Bay,
Aaron Rodgers is a
Cleveland.
piece of
I'm
shit.
going Green Bay.
Green Bay versus who?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yes, Green Bay.
I don't know, man. I feel like they're due for a bad game, but I'm taking Green Bay.
Green Bay.
We got a lot of games.
Miles Garrett and Micah Parsons.
New York Jets versus Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Tampa Bay. Justin Fields is out.
Yeah, Tampa.
The Jets.
All right, you have Denver versus the Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers.
Chargers.
Chargers. Their defense is good.
Wow, our picks are very similar this week, guys. We have the New Orleans Saints versus the Seattle Seagirls. Seattle.
I'm going New Orleans.
This game is in Seattle.
Drop off.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's in Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seattle.
Jumbo, what are you going with?
Seattle.
Jackass.
I thought it was in New Orleans.
All right, we have Dallas versus Chicago.
Dallas.
You're going to laugh at me? I'm going Chicago.
I think you're probably sleepy right now. That's why you're making these picks.
Yeah, I'm going Dallas, unfortunately, again.
I'm going Chicago. I think Caleb has something to prove this week.
Yeah, that you suck and need to get traded.
We have Arizona Cardinals going against the 49ers. I'm going Arizona. Kyler Murray's playing his ass off.
I'm going 49ers. Wait, is Purdy's not playing, right?
No, you think he's out for another 2 weeks.
Mackie Jones is though. Mackie Jones.
He didn't do bad last week.
No, he didn't do bad, but he wants to win against the New Orleans Saints.
John Paul, Umir.
Buddy.
I'm gonna let my eldest go first.
Boy.
You want to know something funny? The 49ers always play the Cardinals tough. I'll take the 49ers.
I'm taking the 49ers also.
I'm taking the 49ers.
If I come in last place, I come in last place this week. I don't care.
I'm going 49ers too.
So you have a battle of the 0-2 teams. Kansas City Chiefs, New York Giants.
Sunday Night Football too.
Yeah, Sunday night. I'm taking Chiefs. You really think we're going to go 0-3?
Yeah, I'm taking the New York Giants. Let Russ cook. Even though they're both of my favorite guys. Big fan of Russell Wilson, big fan of Mahomes. But let Russ cook. Russ is due for a win.
All right, stop talking.
John Paul.
I'm taking Kansas City. They're not going to go 0-3.
Exactly.
I'm taking Kansas City as well. All right. And I think this is going to be probably the best game of the week.
Yeah, I can't believe it's not on. It's not on. What do you call it? Sunday night.
It's Monday Night Football. Detroit, Baltimore. I'm going Detroit. I see Detroit putting up another 50.
Detroit's going to win by 2 touchdowns.
I like Baltimore.
I like Baltimore too.
Okay.
There it is, boys. There it is.
You're going first from now on, cock.
Yeah, I think you like to listen to everybody's pick, and then you like the pick.
I mean, if that was the case, I would have won last week, then jackass. All right, my viewers, we will be back again next week. Make sure you guys like and subscribe.